Hi Scorpio, this is Paulette from Water Chariot Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your second half of January reading in love. So before I get started, please like and subscribe, and please leave me some comments and if anything resonates with you. Also, if it doesn't resonate, please check your other signs as well. I believe I have everybody up. So my next thing is I'm going to be doing general reads, but they're going to be a lot quicker. So they're going to be less cards. So make sure that you take a look at that as well. And if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go look for me, Water Chariot Tarot on TikTok. And I'm also going to be doing love readings on there as well. But I'm going to be doing them a little bit differently. So anyway, we're going to get into your main message. So your main message is Sword, make the change. And so how we're going to be reading this is how a person of interest, or the person that you're with, or people that, you know, if some of you are just like super single, you don't have anybody, it's people around you that you love, or people that you just deal with on a daily, how they're seeing you right now in this point in time. And so what they're seeing you as right now is a person who's going to be making some massive changes, some big ones. This is not like a little, like, you know, you decide to just change your nail polish or whatever. It's something that's like super serious change. So if you notice, she has a sword in her hand, and she's thinking about the change that she's about to make. And so for her, her big change is that she's cutting her hair. If you notice, her hair is super long. I'm sure it took her forever. And I'm a person with long hair. I know I have a hard time even thinking about ever cutting it super short. So it's something that to her is a big change. So there's something going on with you right now. The way your family or people, friends, lovers, people of interest, how they're seeing you is that you're going to be making some changes. And honestly, I already saw some of your stuff ahead of time. And throughout your entire reading, I see no cups. I don't see anything right now on the board with cups. I see a lot of fire, wands, and I see a lot of pentacles. And so the way they're seeing you right now, they see you more as a stable person, somebody who's very passionate and action oriented, and there's something just coming. I think you're catching people by surprise right now. So let me just get into that real quick. So in the past, the way your person is seeing you, they're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess. When I was shuffling, both of these cards came out together. So you got the Nine of Pentacles, and you also got the Five of Pentacles. Pretty much how they're seeing you, they see you as a person who is very doing well for themselves. You're very stable. You're doing good at work. You're very generous as a person with others. You're very loving, and you have no problem giving to anybody, right? Well, in the past, you weren't having issues giving to anyone. They're seeing you thrive. They also saw you in the High Priestess, where you're gaining information about things that you want to do for yourself. Things that you're probably looking out into the future and you're searching, but the thing is that you weren't telling anybody what your next steps were going to be. So if you have been doing really well as far as career, things that you want for yourself, you're not telling anybody your moves. Right now, they're seeing you a little bit tight-lipped of the things that you're trying to do in life. You're just not expressing it as much. So they just see you as you know exactly what's going to be happening with you, but you're just not conversating with anyone and letting them know what you're planning to do. So what also came out was the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. How I'm seeing this, let me show you. How I'm seeing this is that they see you putting in the work and seeing the fruits of it. So if you are one of those people that has a business or been working on that in the past, you're going to see the fruits of it. If there's like a specific relationship that you have on your mind that you've been wanting to put energy into, you're going to see the fruits of that. But whoever is watching you in particular, they also see you as the Five of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if it's a situation where they see you putting in the work in a relationship, and you're getting your fruits coming from that relationship, but they feel that you're also isolating yourself in a certain kind of way. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out how this is coming together, because it really came out both ways. So I'm not sure if you're wanting to see the fruits of the relationship, but what's really happening is all you're feeling is that you're not getting your just desserts in the relationship. And they feel like, you're upset about it, or you're sad about it, you're out there, on your own. The other way I'm seeing it is as they see you doing well, you're producing things, but you're probably going to be putting people out in the cold. You're not going to really want to be dealing with other people if they're not investing in you and putting in the work with you, and you're not seeing any growth in the relationship. And this has to do with lovers, somebody that you're with right now, your friends, your family. If they're not doing right by you right now, you're going to be putting them out. That's pretty much how they're seeing you right now. They're seeing you thriving, doing well, but at the same time, you're not putting up with the bullshit right now. So this might be like a bit of a change for you. And like I said, you are a water sign, and all I'm seeing right now is Pentacles right here in the past. So you're operating a little bit differently than what you usually are. So maybe that's what the change is. They're seeing you that you're not acting as your normal self. But you're just more focused on things that you can grow with. And if it's not headed that way, you're going to be putting people out. So in the present, what I'm seeing is Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Tower. Again, I see wands and fire here. So how they're seeing you is that they see you looking out for what's next, for what's coming in for you. You're putting yourself in a position where you want something brand new. You've been putting in a whole lot of work in a lot of areas, and eventually in the present, you're going to be seeing things coming in for you that is good. And you're totally action oriented right now. So it's not like you're just in the swords element. You're literally in the wands. You're thinking, and you're also pushing out and doing the action. And so right now you have 3 wands. You have a couple of things available to you right now, and you're just waiting to see, okay, which one, what am I going to choose right now? So maybe it might be you're keeping yourself open in wanting a new relationship, trying to figure out who it is that you're going to choose, who's coming in for you that best fits you. They also see you in the Hierophant, which is, somebody who is ready for commitment, ready to come in as one and be together with somebody. But this Hierophant could also be somebody who's learning, gaining new knowledge, being well educated, probably new business. Like I told you, I see a lot of Pentacles. So, I mean, if you're wanting a relationship, really what I'm seeing is a lot of growth and passion, new ideas, new ways of you doing things, and they're actually seeing that. So I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm just going to keep going before I even say anything. So if you notice the 2 keys at the bottom, keys have to do with unlocking. And so if there's 2 keys there, that means that there's other doors available to you, Scorpio. Doors that you're going to be opening with or without a person. But there are 2 keys. So maybe in the present there might be this person, the way they're seeing you, they're seeing that, you're going to have people there with you in a relationship, somebody who's offering themselves to you, that's willing to walk through the doors with you and discovering a relationship with you. So that might be it as well. But it could also be that they see you as a very committed person, and you're wanting a relationship, and you have no problem waiting. waiting, and then once you see who it is, you're just like, you're off. You're going straight towards that person, waiting for them to bring you what you need. And once you see that that's exactly what you want, you're going to go straight that way. uh, but what also came out is the Tower. And that's what's like the funny thing part about this here is that I'm not sure if what you're doing here in the past and what you're doing in the present is probably bringing a shock to them, how you're just operating. But it could also be that something is coming in for you, that is different. It might be something that, while you're wanting things to go a specific way, maybe something happened that was shocking, and or something that really hurt, that literally crumbled your foundation. And it could have to do has to do with a relationship, maybe a relationship that you were waiting for things to go in a certain way, a relationship that you felt like you're committed to. Again, this could be family, friends, or if you're single, somebody that you're interested in, or the person that you're with. You could have been waiting for something to happen, and they saw that things weren't working with with them. They saw you upset about the situation and things not going as planned. But let me you know what, I think I drew some cards for you to clarify this situation. So what came up for you was the Page of Wands for the Tower. And also what came up too was the Victory card. So the Page of Wands and the Victory. And I believe I got one more. I think it was I ended up getting, I believe this is the Nine of Pentacles. So how are they seeing things? Maybe what is happening with you is that they see that the massive change, this has to do with change as well, the Tower. This massive change that you're doing, they see, again, there's so many wands and a lot of pentacles, Scorpio. So what they're seeing is that your change is that you're putting yourself out there to go after the things that you want out of life, whether it's a person, a relationship, business, work, just maybe bringing your own self-fulfillment. You are freaking doing it, and you're putting yourself out there, and you're doing the work. The Page of Wands is all about action and going after what they want. Sometimes they just do it in a way where they're not really thinking everything all the way through. All they know is that they want something, they like it, they're gonna go get it, but they're not thinking what's gonna come from the situation. But they're there to move things forward. And they see that you're actually, because you're moving things forward, you're wanting things to be a certain kind of way, you're not letting anything get in the way of that. They're going to see that you're going to have a victory, or they saw already in the present that you had a victory. And your victory is that you're going to be so doing well on your own. You can give a flying fuck right now of anything that's going on. You know, Scorpio, that you are in a good place, and they see that you're in a good place. They see you very well off. They see you stable. They see you being happy on your own. Like I said, like you're working hard and getting fruits from your labor. So here you are, beautiful as can be. And you have a lot of things producing for you. Look at in the back, all those pentacles. So I'm not sure if you really are working on a new business, or you're just doing really well at work. Or it just could be something where you have a major glow up and you're beautiful. in your own skin, and you're very happy with who you are right now, and you're very content. And so what is coming in that's a big change is they haven't really seen this side of you yet, and they're going to be seeing all of this, and it's a big change for them. So you might be doing a major glow up in your life right now, where people are going to see you and they're not even going to freaking recognize you. This is completely, totally different, Scorpio. I'm really liking your reading right now. You guys are acting like bad bitches. So you guys are doing really well for yourselves. The way this person is interpreting you right now, whether it's true or not, but all I have to say is that if it's not true, maybe this is what you're working on, and the cards are showing that follow your instinct, Scorpio. If there's things that you've been wanting in the past, and right now in the present you've been moving towards those things, this is a sign that you're headed in the right direction. The changes that you're wanting to make, and that includes you, how you do things, how you behave, how you look, business, work, any endeavor, who you want in your life, you're just going to put forth a lot of passion. You're going to be putting in the work, and you're not going to care who's saying what, but that you're going to be in a different element. You're not going to be so emotional about things. You're going to be more stable, more action oriented, and just putting in the work and things. Now, how they're seeing you in the outcome in the future, they see the King of Wands, the Six of Wands. There it is again. I think there's two victory cards. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. That's kind of different. Okay. So how they're seeing you right now, again, they're seeing you well, doing well for yourself, and you're actually, like, the King of Wands is a very fiery person who knows exactly how they're going to lead in certain situations. They know exactly where they want to go. If you take a look, he's like straight up looking at where he wants his attention to be. And if you notice, his hands is like in a fist. This reminds me of a person who they lead with a hard hand. They have no problems telling people what they really think, how they want things done. They would be the business savvy type of person. They're the ones that would be bosses at work, or they're in some type of leadership, but they're probably seeing you, if you are in a relationship with them, they're seeing you as like you're changing how you're doing things. You're going to be the one leading more than waiting on them to do things. And it's going to bring about a victory, but it's going to cause for there to be a burden. So before we get into that, I just want to focus on this a little bit more. So if it's not, because this is their viewpoint of how they see you. So they are seeing you as a King of Wands, but you could also be dealing with an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo, or you could be dealing with an Earth sign, because I see a lot of Earth here, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Sorry, I was about to say Capricorn. Capricorn. Let me see anything else. No, that's all I see. Okay, so they're seeing you in this position right now. You are going after the things that you want, and you don't care. If there's something that you have to say, you're gonna fucking say it, and you're not gonna give two shits. You are in a state of mind where all you're thinking about is success and moving forward and wanting things to work. That is where your mind is at right now. And you're not really too worried about others, but you are going to be getting the recognition for everything that you're doing, Scorpio. You are. And so people are seeing you this way, or your person of interest is seeing you this way. Now, they're also seeing that you do have a lot of burdens on you. So maybe while you're putting all of this work in, is probably weighing heavy on your shoulders. You're probably doing so much. You're probably working. You might have like two jobs, or you might be having a job, also doing a side business, also being a parent, dealing with other people. You know, it seems like you're just, like I said in the beginning, like in the past, they saw you as the Queen of Pentacles. And she's the type that she works hard. She generously gives to whoever, and she takes care of her own. And, you know, if you happen to draw in a lot of people, the people that you're taking care of is a lot of folks. And so that eventually that's going to wear on you and become a burden. But let me just go ahead and clarify this, because I think I did pull out some cards. And again, look at, you got the freaking Tower 2 times, and you got the victory card 2 times. Whatever is happening with you, Scorpio, for the second half of January, this change is going to be so freaking explosive that people are going to be in a state of shock. They really are seeing this as a huge change for you, Scorpio. They're seeing you so different right now. You're definitely not acting like in your element. You're behaving as something else. So let me grab one more card. Okay. Actually, 2 cards came out. So you got the King of Cups. There you are. I was saying that I didn't see any cups in the reading, but this is the first time I see the cups in any of the cards there. But this is you, King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a great card because they're also ready to give emotionally. Like I said, I always compare the King and Queen, and the Queen is always staring at her cup, and the King is always looking out. So they're holding on to that cup, and they're trying to see who they're going to give it to. So you're probably been working on this major glow up, working on the things that you've been wanting, but at the same time, when it's time, after you're done making all these changes, in the end, you're going to end up finding something that is so good for you, that aligns with you, and it makes you so happy. You're going to be in a good place, Scorpio. And if you're giving to yourself and you're trying to get this glow up for yourself, then it's all going to come through. Like I said, this is probably, like, if you're not there yet, this is a sign that whatever changes you've been wanting to make, you need to go forth and do them. Chase after what it is that you want. Put in the action, put in the work, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. And you're also going to be very content, and you're going to finally get, in the end, you're going to come back to yourself. And if you have to give to yourself, that's exactly what you're going to do. And if you're ready to give to others, then you are going to be loving and giving to others as well. And the Sun card came out as well. So they see that when this massive change happens, they're going to see, like I said, that glow up. Scorpio. They're going to see you happy. They're going to see you content. They're going to see you being you eventually. But before all of this happens, before all of this comes through, you're going to be behaving completely different. And how you're going to put in the work is going to totally rock them. So you have a lot of great things coming towards you, Scorpio. So hopefully this really does resonate for a lot of you guys, because I think this is fantastic. If you have great things coming in for you, this is really wonderful. Not a lot of people get a chance to have great readings like this, because honestly, like all the other readings I was doing, I want to say maybe Capricorn had a good one. Everybody else was just dealing with other things, but it just didn't look as inspiring as this one. So I have to say that this is beautiful, what you guys got coming in towards you. And so, I mean, the other way you can see this as well is that you're going to be ending relationships that don't make you happy, and you're going to focus more on the things that bring you joy. And you don't give a fuck. You're going to make a change, Scorpio, and it's going to all work well for you. So hopefully you like this reading. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and go ahead and leave me some comments. If there's some changes you've been wanting to make, please let me know in the comments. That would be great. But the more you interact with me, the more you guys, like and say certain things, the better I'm going to get at reading. I can see the cards for what they are. But the more you guys interact, like I told everybody else that I did their readings for, the more interaction and the more comments I get of things that do resonate, the better I'm going to be intuitively. I am a Cancer, and so I really do feel like I can intuitively see things through the cards. And sometimes even just watching people, how they interact, and sometimes they don't even have to open their mouths, and I can already read what's going on with them. And sometimes it's not a good thing. And I even see red flags right away. And I tend to be one of those Cancers that I ignore them, because I always try to give people a fair chance. And it just doesn't work out that way. Every time I ignore the red flags, it just doesn't go well. Obviously, they're called red flags for a reason. But I just see things ahead of time. So, yeah. So just interact with me, guys. Let me know how things are going. But you guys take care.